Hey guys, thought I'd just do a little video to explain your first assignment of the fourth quarter for African American literature. We just finished Raisin in the Sun, which is 1959, right at the brink of what we consider the civil rights movement. And so the goal this quarter, or with this unit of this quarter, is to take a look at some individuals who were key players in that movement. So I'm going to ask each of you to do a PowerPoint presentation that shows some research about these individuals. There are four of them, and yeah, that's basically it. So what I'm going to do here is flip it to my screen, and you guys will hopefully get an idea of what it is that we need to do. I haven't posted this on to Classroom yet, but I will on Monday morning. It's currently Friday the 26th, opening day for baseball. It's supposed to be. But let me jump over this right here and share this screen with you. Okay, you guys should be looking now at the profile of the Civil Rights Movement project assignment. Once again, this will be posted next week, Monday morning in progress work. Oh, it's Thursday, not Friday. Oh, no, it's Thursday. Okay, so this kind of rebounds off of a James Baldwin book that we are going to read excerpts of called Notes of a Native Son. He's really a bright dude. He's very smart, very good, logical arguer. He's good at making reason and showing the reason behind systemic racism, especially during the 1960s, but obviously applicable now in 2020 still, which is crazy. But so if you look here, you'll see background. I'm just kind of explaining why we're doing this. And then there are four figures that we are going to look at. Some are household names that we've talked about, or you've talked about, or your parents have talked about, or your teachers have talked about, whatever, millions of times. However, there are some others that maybe aren't so recognizable at first. The first being James Baldwin himself. Okay, so he's an author, and he has some really astute observations. He's sort of like a theoretical, cultural philosopher, if you will. The other one is Medgar Evers, and Medgar Evers is one of my favorite civil rights figures. Had a very specific role in the civil rights movement, and I think it's really interesting to look at. And then, of course, Malcolm X, by any means necessary, and Martin Luther King, the pacifist or peaceful protester. So your directions are here. I want you to independently conduct research on the four mentioned figures above and create a presentation. There are some questions to consider, and there's a rubric right here on the next page. So it's pretty straightforward. It's just a profile of these four people. I don't know how many slides exactly I want you to do. I mean, I'm thinking 8 at the minimum and 12 at the max. And I will give you some more guidelines, but I just wanted to pump this video out because I had an idea of what exactly I wanted you to do. And I thought maybe it would reassure you before the weekend to see some direction as to where we were going. I hope you guys are keeping safe. I hope you're washing your hands, not hanging out with too many of your friends. You go to bed early. And your kids are going to bed at 5, 7 o'clock in the morning or something. You don't need that, right? Just gonna make your life more difficult and yourself miserable, and your parents too. I hope all is good. I miss you guys. We can talk about these things, hopefully, somewhat soon, and hopefully before you graduate. Hey, stay on top of it. Talk to you soon. Peace.